What's up, YouTube? It's your boy WizCaster77 coming at you with a video that's probably long overdue. I haven't done a video since November, so hopefully this will quench some of you young apprentice magicians out there's taste, because I'm coming at you with a special today. It's Reaper of Prophecy. Right now, Reaper has actually been testing to be one of my favorite decks I've ever played in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just fun, it's fast, it's not as consistent as I would love it to be, but it's an incredible deck once you get it going. And once you get it going, it can actually recover from any situation unless you get OTK pretty much. But without further ado, I'm gonna jump right into the deck list, and then I'm gonna explain some of the card choices in the deck. All right, got 3 of the guy himself, the Reaper of Prophecy, 3 Lila, Lightsworn Sorceress, 2 Magical Exemplar, 2 Fool of Prophecy, 2 Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. I wasn't playing him at first, but found it completely necessary. 2 Tricodia, and 2 Broken Destroyer. Man, this guy's broken in this deck. All right, 3 Spellbook of the Master, 3 Spellbook of Secrets, 3 Spellbook of Wisdom, 3 Spellbook of Power, 2 of them quite possibly my favorite Spellbook card ever, Spellbook of Fate, Spellbook of Life, Spellbook of Eternity, the Grand Spellbook Tower, 1 Spellbook Star Hall, which is kind of busted in this deck, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reborn, needed, 2 Reasoning, Charge of Light Brigade, Card Destruction. These last 3 cards are my mill engine for the deck, or help out with my mill engine. Now, this deck here, which I know you see the extra deck down there, I'll get into that in a second, guys. This deck here is just, I love it. Once it gets going, it is incredibly hard to stop. And the main reason is because of this guy right here, Prophecy Destroyer. I'm able to sack for a Reaper of Prophecy or bring him out, special summon him with this girl right here, who is also absolutely banana nut muffins in this deck. Oh my god. If I'm able to special summon Reaper off of Magical Exemplar, got 6 counters on her, I got 5 or more different Spellbook cards in the graveyard, and then the shenanigan just goes off. I mean, I get Reaper of Prophecy. If Destroyer hasn't brought himself out from the deck and jumped to my hand somehow, or got into the graveyard, I bring up Prophecy Destroyer. If you have a problem card on the field, I overlay. Now, before I go any further, let's actually get into the extra deck. We got 1 Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Damn. 1 Big Eye. 1 God Dragoon, the Thunder Charger. Number 25. Photon Strike Bouncer, Doublet. Insecta Beetle, Doublet. Utopia, Black Ship of Corn, Stroke, Abyss Dweller, the Cowboy, and Zenmaines. Now, usually one of my main plays is, if I got Reaper of Prophecy out and you have a problem card on the field, I go into Exit Beetle. You know, overlay the Reaper and the Destroyer, make Exit Beetle, you know, detach the Destroyer, get rid of your problem card, then, you know, overlay into God Charger and bring back my Destroyer. You know, very, very simple play. And it's very, very broken, to be honest with you. Especially because of this card right here. I can protect my Destroyer. You might get rid of my God Charger, but I don't really care, because Reaper of Prophecy, he's kind of nuts. His effect reads, you know, if I have 5 different Spellbook spell cards in my graveyard, which means 5 different names, and if he's normal or special summoned, I get to activate 3 of these effects depending on the number I got. If I got 3, his attack goes up by 600. If I have 4, add a Spellbook card from my deck to my hand. Spellbook spell card. If I have 5, I special summon a level 5 or higher dark spellcaster type monster from my deck. Now, if I don't have Prophecy in the graveyard or in the deck, I mean, I can always get another Reaper of Prophecy. But, you know, you always want to grab the Destroyer if you can. And all those effects accumulate, guys, which makes him absolutely broken. And the fact that he can be summoned off Magical Exemplar and get his effect is just nuts, because I'm more than likely going to play 3 or 4 Spellbooks in a turn. Some of the things that help me mill in this deck are Reasoning, Charge of Light Brigade, and Card Destruction. Although Card Destruction is not really milling, it's just kind of getting rid of the cards, because you can draw some doo-doo hands in this deck. But Card Destruction is there to help out for that. Starter haul, it's there. It gives you an attack boost. It's actually kind of nuts in this deck too. There's one time I had like 13 counters on it. It was crazy. Actually, the stars of the deck, to be honest with you, are Magical Exemplar and Prophecy Destroyer. Both those cards are ridiculous. Reaper Prophecy, yes, he's the heart and soul of the deck, but Magical Exemplar and Destroyer are just too good in this deck. I mean, to be able to special summon pretty much any spellcaster I want from my hand or graveyard with Exemplar, and Prophecy Destroyer with his floating ability just to continue coming back is just amazing. I love this deck, and I'm actually thinking about taking it to YCS Miami, guys. I mean, if I can find a way to get it just a little bit more consistent, I might take this deck to YCS Miami. I'm truly thinking about it. Just a little bit before I go. Tragodia. I like him and I hate him. I like him because he stops him from getting OTK, but I hate him because he kind of makes you play conservative if you don't have the field you want yet or the hand you want yet. So you kind of have to hold back a little bit just so he can be big enough to protect you so you can live next turn. So I'm actually thinking about taking him out for some battle faders. But other than that, the deck, guys, like, I'm really enjoying it. It's such a fun deck to play. It's so different from Priestess, which is so linear. This deck has so many things it can do, so many plays it can make, so many just amazing, amazing things. If you guys want to see some duels with this video or with this deck, go to Unique Alliance TV, and I'll post a link on the video somewhere. We can actually, we do a lot of play testing the Unique Alliance, and we have called play test night. And we all face off against each other, and we have a winner of the playtest night. When you see the videos, the rules are there in the description. But my first time playing with this deck after writing it down and building it and mentally testing it was on playtest night. I didn't win, but I lost to Pooney's Fire Fist. I didn't win that night, but I went home, did some revamping, looked at the videos, started on plays, saw where I misplayed, saw plays that I could have done better. And lately, Fire Fists have not been able to handle this Prophecy Destroyer deck. Neither Mermails, actually. Mermails have not been able to handle this deck. Lord Lunar and Lord Solar. Sorry to call you out, but Reaper is just, it's the death of you. Bad pun, but he's the death of them. But guys, like I said, check out those duel videos. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos from here on out. The off season is over. November to February is usually Yu-Gi-Oh! Off season, but I'll be in my YCS in Miami in full effect. I hope to see you guys there. If you see me down there, you can come up to me and say hi. Unique Alliance, we're a pretty chill group of guys, so don't be afraid to come up to us and say hi. I like your video, I like your content. So if you want to get in the video with us, we'll be down with that, just depending on the situation and what we got going on. All right, this is WizCat77, Unique Alliance. See you guys in Miami.